What's going on, everybody? Call me Meech, back with another video. It's been a while. It has been a while since we've actually done a video, man, but I'm back here with another video, kind of anticipation here as we are looking and getting very close to NBA 2K22, man. So I'm just gonna kind of talk to you all for a bit, man. You know, it's been a while, but before we get into the topic of today, for today's video, make sure if you haven't subscribed, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you do not ever miss a new video when we do drop it, or you don't miss a live stream when we do go live, man. So I decided to come back and just kind of start talking about 2K22, man, because as we know, it is, you know, weeks away. September 10th is the release date for that, and we do know a little bit of information about 2K. So we're going to be looking into what we do already know and kind of go over some things, to see what can we really expect in 2K22, and just kind of talk about a few things. So without any more wasting your time, I'm going to jump right into it, man. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is actually not in 2K21 whatsoever, man. It's going to be the draft mode. So 2K did release some info about a draft mode being in 2K22. Now, this mode, guys, I honestly believe it could be groundbreaking what this mode could really do. As you can see, we don't have it right now, but the screenshot was saying, you know, basically it's going to be an updated pool of players that you can go ahead and use to go ahead and compete. And this is actually something I suggested and asked someone who, you know, is close with 2K towards like the beginning or middle of 2K21. I kind of brought it up to him. And they're actually implementing, so it's great. I'm not saying that I did it, but I'm just saying that it's going to be in the game, and I'm very excited for it. So what I'm actually going to be doing is showing you, for those who don't know what a draft mode is, I'm going to actually be showing you what this could look like and what this could mean for 2K22. All right, guys, so for those of you who do not get off 2K, which I kind of don't at times too, but that's okay, man. But if you don't play any other games whatsoever, or you weren't included with Myteam in previous iterations when a draft was available, I'm switching over. Yes, this is a new game. It is Madden 21, okay, guys? Now, the reason I switched to Madden 21 is I'm going to kind of show you what this could look like for 2K. And the reason I'm doing it on Madden, one, because it's the only game I know that has it. Two, is because when I play Madden, now this is not my account. Thankfully, my guy let me use his account for this video, so shout out to you, Mr. McGee. I do appreciate you. But the Madden Draft, now let me tell you, I used to play Madden Ultimate Team a lot, but I actually used to play the Ultimate Team portion. Eventually, once I started doing more 2K, I stopped playing that, and I actually still will play Madden, but I would only use it for the draft mode. All right, so the reason, and honestly, if this is implemented right, guys, this could be very big for a lot of people, including myself. Honestly, it could probably be like really the only mode that I play. We really just will have to wait and see kind of what it is. Okay, so Madden Draft, what you would do is you would hop into a ranked mode here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of go through the process. But yeah, I hope you're okay with me using your coins there. But if we start a draft up, okay, the first thing you would do, so just think about this in 2K terms, okay, guys? It's gonna be football, but just think about it in 2K terms. So the first thing you would do is you obviously you would pick a coach, all right? So this is Madden, you got Dan, Tony, whatever. You got two other coaches. You pick your coach based on those. After that, you're gonna get a selection of 3 different cards, and they're gonna have different positions. So like, let's say this, round, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a wide receiver here, Justin Jefferson. And the key part about this is as you're going through, guys, like as you can see, you have a running back here, you have a tight end, and you have a wide receiver. So like, let's say I took running back, because if I didn't choose that running back, these rounds are randomly generated. So who knows if I'm gonna ever see another running back again, okay? So like, what's gonna happen is you're basically gonna go through this whole draft process. You're drafting players, okay? So you draft your coach first, and then you're actually gonna go through and you're gonna get a bunch of players, all right? Now, the reason that this could be so key for 2K, okay? So key for 2K. As you can see, I'm just picking out, I'm just selecting people. McGee, I hope you're not looking to play this, but what you're gonna be doing in 2K basically is that this mode doesn't require you to actually grind the actual Myteam portion of it, okay? So like playing unlimited, triple threat online, this is a completely new and separate game mode that it would be. Now, the fun part about this is, again, the whole draft process. The second part is you get to use a ton of different cards. Like, guys, there's no way, unless you're just really spending money on the game like that, you're going to be able to use every single card in the game. Okay, this gives you a way where you can actually go in and you can try different cards, because some of these cards maybe you wouldn't even select, you know, maybe you wouldn't even choose to try out for your actual team, but with this you get a chance to. What that also leads to is you almost kind of rent cards to see if, even if you do play the main Myteam mode, by playing a draft mode and them giving you some of these different cards that you may have not tried before, now you can say, oh, you know what, I play with this card in the draft mode, I didn't even purchase the card, but now I know I actually like that card, so I'm going to pick them up for my main team. That's a different way to play it. Now, for me personally, and if they do it correctly, it probably would be a mode that I would just never come out of, for a few reasons. Okay, if you're like me, I like competition. Okay, I like to switch things up. I don't like to keep it very stagnant. So what this provides for me is just very short rounds. I get to try out a ton of different cards. And then the best part about it is that the person that I'm playing also has to do the same thing. Okay, so let's just say I'm playing different modes. I just want to come into my team and just have some fun. Okay, I could do a draft, and at that point, the person I'm playing against isn't going to already have a team that he's either fully comfortable with, or just because he's played 40 hours of my team, whereas I play 15 hours of my team, he can't just completely dominate me because his team is that much better than mine. Okay, so for guys who are like part-time Myteam players, or, you know, who just every once in a while wants to come in and just play a little Myteam, they're not already at a disadvantage. They can come in here, they can draft a team, they can compete. Okay, so that's some of the things that I think about. And as you can see, the ending of it, you get an overall team rating. Now, everybody you play is going to be give or take right around it because of the pool of players. Okay, everyone's getting not the same pool of players, but randomization type of players, so the overalls are going to be very similar. So at that point, what it comes down to is you adjusting on the fly, your skill level, your stick skill, all of those things are going to come into play. Whereas in terms of, let's relate it back to 2K Unlimited, somebody may have had that team, you know, or they spent a bunch of money on the game. Now they have the most cracked team, and it's hard to compete against those guys if you're already not doing those same things. Okay, so that's just kind of some of the things that I'm thinking about with the actual mode. Now right here, I can't find exactly the reward section. I think that it may be here, but basically you see you have 6 games. So same thing with 2K, they will give you a certain amount of games. Now each time you play a game, which I'm just not sure if like the reward side of it is down for Madden or whatever the case is, but each one of these wins will get you to a new reward. Okay, so again, I try to relate it to Myteam 2K as much as possible because they don't have it here. You know, maybe if you get 1 win, you get, you know, 2,000 MT. If you get 2 wins, maybe 2,000 MT in a pack. You know, 3 wins, you get this, and some tokens. You're gonna have a reward-based system, and if they make the reward-based system very enticing and very, very rewarding, this mode could very well, it could change the game. Okay, it could very well change the game. And like I said, if you're not into the whole idea of, you know, content drops every single Friday, maybe picking up players and those cards getting outdated, and you feel you need to constantly update your team time and time again, this mode could be a very great mode. Again, as long as the rewards are pretty on point, because let's just be honest, we all want to play for something. The rewards are on point. This mode in Myteam, NBA 2K Myteam, will be fantastic for a lot of guys. All right, so that's just kind of what I wanted to bring to you all today. Like I said, I'm very excited about Myteam integrating this mode, because like I said, I will load up Madden and this would be the only thing I would play, and I will hop right off and get on something else. So it could be the same thing in Myteam. I think this idea is genius. We'll just have to see how they implement it, but I'm excited to see what they do with it. So that's the video for today, guys, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to cover, you know, some more of the modes and just kind of giving my ideas on what they could possibly do to improve it in 2K, or just hope that they do, because the game's already made. So just some ideas putting out there to kind of, you know, just build a little anticipation for 2K22. But that's really all for the video, man. Like I said, if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Until then, we out.